This is me. This is my friend Chris. This is my friend Lev. As you can see, I'm in a ghillie suit. This is a Tokyo Marui Mark 23. This is a CMAS CM506 and this is a Tokyo Marui P90. The M4 has a total of 240 rounds in 2 magazines, while the P90 has a total of 120 rounds in 2 magazines. And me, I have 25 rounds. Goal of today is to beat these guys using 14.4 times less ammunition. Will the amount of my experience on airsoft fields, my amazing airsoft pistol skills, and my truly remarkable ability to play as an airsoft sniper, I have definitely no idea what I'm doing, but anyways, be able to surpass the enemy supremacy in ammunition, men, and full auto capabilities? Well, let's find out.
Έτοιμοι! 3, 2, 1...
As I'm using a ghillie suit and an airsoft replica that cannot be heard with a suppressor equipped, I have to use the event citation in my advantage to get to a vantage point, be able to spot them and take them out silently. My first action is to hide below an olive tree. This will help me stay covered, while I will be able to observe the area and spot my enemies. But it seems like I cannot find anyone from this position, so I have to relocate and try to spot them again from another direction. That's why I'm going to move to one more elevated position that is right next to me. As I am moving to the elevated position, I have to keep in mind two factors. One is to keep my head down at all times, and two, I have to move slowly if I don't want my enemies to catch my movement. The third and most important factor is my camera. As my camera has a clear case, it will be spotted very easily by the enemies if the sun reflects on it. So I have to keep my head down and try to cover my camera as much as possible. It looks like if I want to spot my enemies and take them out, I have to move a little bit closer, as it looks like my eyesight is blocked from various factors on this spot. Here I am using the tactical roll technique to move back in my olive oil, fast and easy. So what I thought it was a glimpse of movement from the left side, and now I have to cover two sides if I don't want to get shot and lose, because losing is for losers. I am a pro airsoft player. I have to win. No, I don't have to. I must win this round. As I'm not sure of what awaits me in the left side, I'm using the tactical roll to get some cover behind the olive tree on my left side. You may have noticed already, and are about to type in the comments, that for some weird reason I am always checking the right side. You have to keep in mind, these guys are complete noobs. And what do noobs do? They always camp. I don't understand why, but they always camp. They are afraid to move, and thus they're moving left to right from one cover point to another, and that's why checking the most obvious spots is something important here, because if I get a glimpse on their position, I have the upper hand. I now decide to move to the olive tree on the front, and the spectators catch a really funny clip of me trying to crawl from one place to another.
Κάτσε να κουνηθεί λίγο. Κάνει rolls.
Okay, maybe this was not the exact timestamp, but the video was funny and I wanted to somehow implement it on the video, and I don't remember when I did this crawl, so yeah, I just put it there. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, and we keep on moving, and I keep on moving to the olive tree. Maybe someday I'm gonna reach it, I don't know. Never mind, I reach the olive tree and I keep on looking at the left side as I still believe that there is someone waiting for me behind the bars. It is until I realize that that thing is not a leg and is actually a log, so I keep on my focusing on the right side. It looks like I have been spotted. Enemy babies are flying around me and hitting the trees behind me, in front of me and besides me. So it's time for me to relocate, and now I'm going to use a completely different vantage spot. I hope this time I will be able to take out my enemies. I keep the replica pointed right in front of me as I'm completely exposed in this position, and a full auto AEG can really annihilate me, and I don't want that. I'm not a loser. I have to win. I told you before, I have to, I must. Now I have to make the run across the other side of this area, and I have to check the area in front of me for enemies before I do that. Now that I have successfully reached the vegetation in front of me, I'm going to use it as a cover to spot and take out my enemies. It looks like the first one is down, and now I have to find and take out the second one. This one was really easy.
Μα την προστασία σου, Ραμέα. Την άδειο. Πες να κάνει reload.
From this specific clip, we can see that Chris is a real big noob, and if I ever lose from him in this state, I'm going to be really embarrassed and I'm going to get in a cave and never get out of it ever again. This tactical slide was completely on purpose, and I did that because my position has been compromised, my cover has been compromised, and he was aiming at me and firing at me with all his empty or not empty BBs. I don't even know if I don't remember if it was blank or not. I just remember that he was aiming at me and BBs were flying all over me. And still he could not hit me even though I was a pretty clear target if you can understand that. And this is the final battle. Yeah, spoiler alert, this is the final battle. I win. And he's hiding behind the bush you saw earlier, and I'm successfully running out of BBs. So I have to be precise and quick if I want this battle to end in my favor.
Πολύ ωραίος αυτή η στολή. Όχι, αυτό το τελειώσει.
So I've just checked my magazine and I'm in pretty bad situation with only 2 BBs.
Ναι, μπορείς.
So my only option is to get him through the bush or empty my magazine, fire some blanks, scare him and run the cover and see what I can do. And let's just do the second one. As the battle will never end as none of us is going to push, me because I'm empty mugged and that guy because Chris is a noob, my friend gives me a great deal to use his airsoft replica to take out Chris once and for all. And that's exactly what I do. I run to cover, grab my M4, yes because this was my M4, I lent it to him, and I'm annihilating Chris once and for all. Thank you for watching everyone, subscribe if you're new and you want to see more, like this video if you liked it and leave your opinion in the comments. Till next time, goodbye.